A new CityNews Canada Pulse Insight survey is giving Canadians a clearer picture of how the country views Prime Minister Mark Carney's economic agenda. The poll shows strong support for his push to diversify and manage the fallout from U.S. tariffs, but divisions remain, especially when it comes to affordability. Our Karen Siolan joining us live now, and she is breaking down all the findings this morning. Good morning, Karen.
Good morning, Tammy. Well, as you mentioned, the results of this new CityNews Canada Pulse Insights survey shows on average 2/3 of Canadians solidly support Prime Minister Mark Carney and his plan to transition the economy. Now, of course, Carney wants Canada to build big in 2026. He has made the accelerated development of natural resources and regional infrastructure projects a really core part of his economic growth plan. And so this survey shows Canadians are in line with that. 67% say that they do support the Prime Minister's efforts to build and diversify Canada's economy. And another roughly 2/3 of Canadians remain patient with the pace of his infrastructure agenda, despite criticism from the opposition Conservatives that there is a gap between the rhetoric and the reality of the Carney government. Now, pollster John Wright says the level of support for the Prime Minister and what he's trying to do is very high in places where there could be referendum battles to come in Quebec and in Alberta. And overall, Canadians are willing to give the PM time for his major projects.
The first thing that strikes you is the broad coalition of support that the Prime Minister has. I mean, almost half the people in Alberta, in fact, are with him. On all of the economic measures, 2/3 of the country is effectively saying that you're doing a good job. But the other part was that even though the opposition members have said, you know, we want shovels in the ground and where's the results, 2/3 of the population is willing to give him the benefit of the doubt and say, look, these things take time. So we're giving the Prime Minister time to get things in motion.
Now, the results of this survey come as new reporting out of the U.S. shows that President Donald Trump is mulling walking away entirely from our trade pact with the U.S. and Mexico, CUSMA. And as Canadians are relying on the Prime Minister to increase our trade within our borders and other countries in order to stem the losses from a possible rupturing of CUSMA. Now, Tammy, you did mention this survey obviously graded the Prime Minister in a number of different areas. We will be breaking down those results throughout the morning. Coming up next, I'll tell you where he stands on the issue of addressing affordability in this country.
All right, Karen Siolan with that breakdown for us. Thank you so much for that.